I can't tell you what's going to happen in 5 years' time. I can't tell you what's going to happen next year. I can only tell you what's happening right now. And right now, I see that there's this kind of flirtation with the idea of people moving from Twitch to YouTube or Facebook or whatever. If you're considering this option, let's say you're a Twitch streamer and you're considering this option, here is what you need to do. All right, question on everyone's mind. Should you leave Twitch and stream elsewhere? All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a little bit different. Today, I'm not so much going to go through stuff you should be doing or, changing things or adding things to your stream. I kind of want to just sit down, have a little back and forth with you guys about what's going on. There's so much talk lately about, moving to other streaming platforms, problems with Twitch, and I kind of want to just hash all this out in a conversation with you guys and get it all out in the open and talk about some stuff. I have no real script for this video. I very much just want to give my thoughts, my 2 cents. And again, everything in this video is just my opinion. I could be completely wrong here. I could be maybe a bit outspoken at times, but that's what the comment section's for. Let's have a healthy discussion and talk about it. But before we get into the bulk of this and start getting serious and talking crazy, I do want to talk about the wonderful sponsors of today's video, Owned.tv. You guys have heard me talk a lot about Owned over the last few months, and there's a reason for it. Owned is such an amazing resource and place to find high quality, professional looking, amazing design assets for your stream and more. You can check out cam borders, new panels, alerts, starting soon screen, animations, transitions, whatever you want to make your stream next level. Own is a fantastic resource for veteran streamers or new up and coming streamers, and they have literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different bundles to choose from. The great thing about Own's bundles is if you and a buddy pick up the same bundle, you can swap in and out different elements of that bundle to make it unique to your stream. If you are looking for a really quick and affordable, easy to use, all around thumbs up solution to make your stream design look that little bit better and separate yourself from the crowd, definitely check out Own.tv. You can follow the link below to check out all they have to offer, and you can also use code X2Shoes at checkout to save yourself a massive discount. Big thanks to Owned again for continuously supporting the channel. You are the best. Thank you very much. I was able to buy new socks this month because of you. Appreciate it. Feet are very comfortable. They're Pac-Man socks, you know what I mean? All right, so at the time of filming this video, there's a lot going on Twitch, right? We've had our Twitch day off. There was the protest that people did. They didn't stream on Twitch for the day in order to kind of raise awareness and kind of protest the ongoing hate raids to marginalized creators and elsewhere, right? There's also a lot of problems that people have been having with Twitch lately, especially smaller streamers. People are upset with revenue share, all this kind of thing. And the thing is as well, people have put forward solutions to these things to Twitch, right? People have put forward actual workable solutions to solve things like hate raids and solve a lot of other issues on the site, but Twitch have kind of remained a little bit silent on it. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know the inner workings of a multi-billion-dollar company. I don't. I'm just a dude in his room talking to a camera. But I feel like when you have enough people shouting the same thing, chances are they're gonna be probably correct. And a lot of people are kind of upset with Twitch because of their failure to act right now. Luckily, thankfully, I haven't been the victim of a hate raid, but a lot of people out there have, a lot of friends of mine have, and it's horrible to think that Twitch, being the safe space for a lot of people it is no longer that safe space for a lot of creators at the minute. That's where I feel most safest, where I feel most safe and at home when I'm doing the thing I love, which is streaming. And if I was to feel scared to do that, I don't know what I would do. So if you are the victim of a hate raid, firstly, I apologize. I'm so sorry that's happened to you. And I really hope things get better going into the future. So a lot of people, bigger creators, smaller creators, are thinking about making the move elsewhere. And is this something that's crossed my mind? For sure. I stream out here on YouTube sometimes. So if you are one of those people that's having that thought process right now, I really want you all to think long and hard. Before I continue, this video is not going to be advocating for any single platform. I don't feel like it would be right for me to full on tell you what to do, but I do just want to lay out some things that I feel you guys should think about or consider if you are thinking about making a platform switch. I've seen creators say a couple of things that I just don't necessarily agree with. The problem being for a lot of creators right now is that we don't have the option to just pick and choose where we go, right? Most of you, me included, who watch this video or watch these types of videos, chances are we don't have the biggest platform, right? We're most likely smaller streamers. It is far easier for somebody with 200,000, 100,000, even maybe 20,000 followers to say, guys, all we have to do is move to this platform. The likelihood there is that even if they moved platform, their audience is big enough and their core audience is big enough that a lot of those people will follow them to that platform anyway. Somebody with 100,000 followers on Twitch decides they're going to move to YouTube tomorrow. They will still maintain a lot more audience than say somebody with 20,000 followers or 10,000 followers, 5,000 followers on Twitch will. It's a lot easier to make that assumption to just tell someone, oh yeah, just move to YouTube or just move to Facebook. But the reality for us smaller streamers is that we don't have that option. Our audiences are currently small, and if you ask someone to leave the place that they just use, right, which is Twitch currently, to watch you on this completely other place that they may not have a plethora of reasons why they wouldn't want to watch you, they most likely will be like, well, you know, this is just one person I won't get to watch as much. I still have hundreds of other people I like to watch on this platform, being Twitch. I get that by, you know, people just not taking that plunge and moving to another platform, you're not going to build up the viewership on that platform, right? It's always going to be small. But the reality is for small streamers, yes, there's currently no discoverability on Twitch. It's not really doing any favors for its small streamers, but it is where the viewership currently is. I would argue that the viewership isn't really on YouTube gaming yet. I would argue that it's not really on Facebook gaming. Yes, there's huge creators on these platforms, but those creators a lot of the time have come from Twitch or come from a bigger background. I would argue that they had a platform before they began streaming. Also, the ecosystem isn't really there, I would imagine. If you're someone who's supported a smaller creator, right? Let's say you've been a tier 1 sub for multiple months, you've gifted them subs, you've sent them bits, you've got bits badges, sub badges, you've been there, you've used the emotes. You don't have a lot of those options on YouTube. It completely wipes that slate blank. It's hard when someone's committed to you. If you're someone who's been on this one platform for so long, it's hard to move over. Now, here's where I could see this working. Couple of things happen. YouTube need to implement gifted channel memberships. For those of you that don't know, channel memberships are the same thing as subscribers on Twitch, but there's currently no option to gift subs on YouTube, right? Most streamers, their bread and butter is the likes of bits and gifted subs. That's where they make the majority of their income, and those are the things that they rely on. So you're immediately taking them out of a platform and moving them somewhere that is not an option. So the only option people really have to support their favorite streamers is either super chats or gifted subs. YouTube also maybe needs to implement something similar to Prime subscription. So if you pay for YouTube Premium like I do, you are given, say, a free membership each month or whatever. And until those two things happen, you will not see this mass exodus that some of these bigger creators are pushing that people should do. I can't tell you what's going to happen in 5 years' time. I can't tell you what's going to happen next year. I can only tell you what's happening right now. And right now, I see that there's this kind of flirtation with the idea of people moving from Twitch to YouTube or Facebook or whatever. If you're considering this option, let's say you're a Twitch streamer and you're considering this option, here is what you need to do. If you are not posting YouTube content, if you have not created a YouTube channel, start doing it immediately, okay? Start creating a channel, putting content up there. I don't care what it is, but think it through. Make sure it is something other than just posting stream highlight clips. You need to start building some form of audience on YouTube. This is not just because I think you should move to YouTube. Personally, I don't think people should. But if you are creating a YouTube audience, right, from now, if you are creating some content on YouTube that's getting any amount of viewership at all, this is beneficial for two things. It's beneficial for your current Twitch audience. If it's discoverable content, you'll likely pick up new viewers on YouTube and convert them over to become your live stream viewers. What you're also doing is putting a failsafe in there that should everyone decide to pack up and leave Twitch, you now have an audience on YouTube already there. I started my YouTube as a secondary thing to my Twitch, something that was used to support my Twitch, but it grew way faster than I thought, and now I have more people on YouTube than I do on Twitch. So if I had to move to YouTube, I still have an audience there. I don't plan on making that move, but if I had to, I can. If you are serious about content creation, you have to prepare for any eventuality. Think of any business, right? If you put all your eggs in one basket and that basket breaks, you're up shit creek without a paddle and you've no option. But if you diversify your income and you diversify your platforms, should one platform fail, you still have a job. Yes, you're probably going to take a hit financially, maybe also in viewership as well, but you have the option there to build that back up. Any of you streamers out there who have not diversified both your income and platform, but you really should consider doing it. Anything can happen. Twitch could decide tomorrow that they're like, nah, we're fed up with this whole thing. We're fed up with just this entire drama that's going on. It's too much hassle. It's costing us money, all this kind of thing. We're not bothered fixing it. But I really hope they don't do that, but they could. If you're someone whose only audience or only content has been made on Twitch, you are kind of left pretty screwed. So what I'm saying here is giving yourself a backup. It's my hope that Twitch fixes all the issues on the platform. It begins to support smaller creators, marginalized creators, and it really does fix things and cements itself as kind of the live streaming GOAT, but it mightn't. And in the eventuality that it happens, you need to have a backup plan. You need to have somewhere that you can go and continue to work. Otherwise, you know, this might be the end of the streaming journey for you. Again, I'm not advocating that people move, but I'm advocating that people consider what's right for them. There's a couple of things you would need to consider if you're one of these people that is just blanketly saying, I think YouTube's going to be the next big thing. The reality of the situation is if you cannot build an audience on one platform, it doesn't mean just because this thing is going to be the next big thing and you might get in before everyone else, doesn't mean that you're guaranteed viewership there also. You need to make the choice to say, all right, well, I've spent the last few years building up this viewership here on Twitch. Is it really smart for me to just completely abandon that and move somewhere where I'll have no viewership? However, if you built up that other channel through discoverable content, it will make that decision a lot easier for you to make because you're not just going blindly into the fog. You're going somewhere that you know that, yes, I'll still have a little bit of viewership. It may not be as heavy as my Twitch viewership is currently, but it's still something. And then you can work. I think that if you're one of these people who have kind of jumped on this bandwagon of, let's get out of Twitch, YouTube's the next big thing, blah, 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 blah. If you're making that decision based on just the advice of people like me on the internet, I would rethink that. You need to think about what's best for you, what's best for your audience, and what's best for you long term. Again, if you are a Twitch affiliate, you are allowed to stream on YouTube. People seem to think that it's against the affiliate contract to stream on YouTube if you're a Twitch affiliate. It is not. You just cannot stream simultaneously to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So start putting the feelers out. Start doing maybe 1 or 2 streams a week on YouTube or Facebook. Continue your Twitch, but maybe throw one in, test the waters, and that's a chance for you to plug your channel and say, hey guys, I'm doing a YouTube stream tomorrow, like come check it out. Start to diversify, start to test the waters out. I personally don't really enjoy streaming on YouTube. It just seems weird. It's something I haven't done that much, but I still make myself do it because I need to be prepared for every eventuality. Personally, I love Twitch, okay? I really, really love Twitch as a platform, and I don't want to leave it. I really want to see them do better, provide the support that people are crying out for, and fix the issues that people want to be fixed. The main point I'm getting at in this video is to begin to diversify or plan to diversify because you don't know what will happen. Everyone, I hope that cleared up some things. Again, this is kind of a quicker video, just more of a me ranting. I didn't really have a plan for it. I hope it made sense. If you have anything to say or maybe points maybe that you'd like me to hit on in a future video or even a live stream, leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear what people think about this. I want to hear what you guys think as small creators as well as me. You know, like, let's talk about it. And if you want to see me on Twitch, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/x2shoes 4 days a week. If you're watching this video, there's a strong chance I'm live right now. Other links to support me down below, such as Patreon and the like. Thanks to all my patrons this month. And a big thanks to all the channel members here on YouTube as well. And thank you to anyone who's left a little super thanks below on the videos as well. That's awesome. You're very welcome. And thank you for super thanking me. I didn't even know that was a thing until it popped up the other day. So thanks. Everyone, I hope you have fantastic weeks creating content on your channels. And if you don't, next week's a new one. Don't worry about it. I'll see you next week for another video. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.